What's going on, guys? It's your favorite pro Cyanodite here, and that means raccoon for those of you that are uneducated. And today, I'm back with another story time. You guys know what's up. I'm on a streak. I'm out here killing the game. Got so many uploads back to back, I'm like Drake versus Meek Mill. If you get that reference, you're pretty old. Today, I'm gonna be telling you guys the story of a time I accidentally got followed by a homeless man. It sounds way scarier than it is. It's more of a funny story that I think you guys will enjoy, but before we get into it, be sure to press the like button. Let's shoot for 2,000 likes today. 2,000 likes and I'll upload tomorrow. You guys know the drill. And without further ado, let's get into me being followed by a homeless man through a giant misunderstanding. So back when I was actually in college, I only had like 2 friends, okay? And one of them was a good friend of mine named Lauren. I think she's watching this video. What up, L-Dog? How you living? And her and I were pretty good friends, and we would hang out relatively often because we just got along really well. So one day towards the end of the year, she's like, look, let's go get ice cream. And I'm like, all right, bet. So me and Lauren hop in her car and we whip on over to get some ice cream. We're hanging out, having the time of our life, eating some ice cream, doing what we gotta do. And on the way out of getting ice cream, there was a guy in the parking lot that looked pretty disheveled. I would say homeless. I'm not gonna judge. I guess we never really did find out, but I'm just gonna assume he was a homeless guy based on the way he looked. That sounds way worse than I ever intended it to. You guys get what I'm trying to say, okay? It's not a judgment thing. It's just, I'm not even gonna defend myself. You guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm not ridiculing the guy for being homeless, all right? So here I am, ice cream in my hand, okay? A soda in the other, and as we're driving away, the homeless guy looks at us, and I don't know what he said, okay? It was very mumbled. He was mumbling a lot. And so me being nice, we had our windows down because it was a beautiful day, I went, yeah, not knowing what he had said. I had no clue what was going on, but for some reason I decided to say yeah, because that's what you do when you're polite, you know? You ever had one of those moments where somebody says something and you really don't know what they're saying, but it's too awkward to be like, no, and like you don't know what they said, so you just go yeah, and like nod your head. It was one of those situations. Why do we say yes? If we don't know what people are saying, shouldn't we just automatically say no? We gotta fix that, society, come on. So anyways, I nod yes, and he comes jogging over to the car, and at this point I'm like, that's weird, why is he jogging towards the car? And then he opens the door and I'm like, okay, this is a little weirder, why is he opening the door? And next thing I know, I'm sitting next to this dude in the backseat of the car, leg to leg, getting a little leg sweat on, you know? Our leg hairs are doing a little French kiss. You know how it is. Hey, I have sweaty legs, I'm not gonna lie. And he closes the door and goes, thanks. And I'm like, what? Thanks for what? And he goes, yeah, can you just take me to the bank? And at this point, me and Lauren are looking at each other like, did we just agree to take this guy to do all his errands for the day? So whatever, we go and we're like, I guess, sure, why not? Because it's more awkward to kick the guy out of the car at this point than it is to just take him to what he needs to do, all right? So we ask him what bank, and he doesn't know what bank. And like, this is in a town with at least 3-4 banks. So we just start trying to guess him. I'm on Google Maps pulling up every bank, being like, is it this one? And he's like, I don't know. Is it this one? He's like, I don't know. I don't even know if he had a bank account, okay? All I know is I'm really confused, because how are you gonna jump in a car and ask to go to the bank and then not know what bank you need to go to, man? That's just rude. So we finally figure out what bank he needs to go to. So we start driving towards it, and he's like, oh, can I play music? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So he takes my phone and starts selecting a song and starts playing like mid-2000s rap, like Crank That Soulja Boy type stuff, okay? So we're getting crunk like T-Pain and his shouties, driving this guy to a bank who I have no idea who he is. He's still mumbling, by the way. I'm only picking up like 1 in 5 words. So we get to the bank, and me and Lauren are like, all right, this is it, you know, this is where we split ways. And he goes, all right, so who's gonna come in with me? And we're like, what? And at this point, I'm starting to think we might be an accessory to a bank robbery, all right? There's gonna be a knock on my door tomorrow morning, and they're gonna be like, hey, did you help this guy rob a bank? And I'm gonna be responsible for it. So Lauren and I are both like, okay, I guess we can go into the bank with you. So we go into the bank, and he walks up to the teller and starts just hitting on her. And when I mean hitting on her, like the most just not smooth flirting I've ever seen. He's calling her, oh, you're the most beautiful angel I've ever seen. Like, hey, we should go on a date sometime. All this stuff, and you can tell she looks so uncomfortable, okay? She's having to be polite because it's her job to give people their money at the bank because she's a bank teller, but I can tell she's uncomfortable. So Lauren and I decide to do something. We kind of start a conversation with the girl to kind of relieve some pressure. He's smiling. He thinks we're the wingmanning him, but we're really just trying to save this girl's from being slobbered on, basically. So whatever, we finish at the bank. I don't really know what he had to do. I wasn't paying that close attention to the actions he was doing other than talking to the girl. We get back in the car and he goes, will you guys take me to the high school? And this guy looks a little older, so I go, well, how old are you? And he goes, 27, but I want to go hang out at the high school, which is a little weird, but school was out at this point, so I really didn't see a problem with it. And at this point, I'm just trying to get out of this situation, all right? I'm uncomfortable, Lauren's uncomfortable, we're all uncomfortable. So we drive him over to the high school, still playing T-Pain, you know, had to get that early 2000s rap in there just to really get the mood right. And we get to the high school and he gets out and he goes, okay, can I have your phone number now, you know? And I'm like, why? And he says, well, so you guys can give me a ride home. And at this point, Lauren and I are like, all right, whatever. This guy clearly thinks we're a chauffeur service. So I give him a fake phone number, right? And I think that's the end of it. We go on our way. I'm like, I'm never going to see the guy again. It's just never going to happen. Flash forward to Monday when we're going to class, right? Who do we see but the same guy? And he walks up to me and goes, oh, you gave me a fake phone number. So I'm like, all right, I'll just give him another fake one and he won't find me. So I give him another fake one and he goes, all right, I'm going to call it while you're here. So that way you can, you know, verify that it's you. So he dials the number and my phone doesn't go off and I'm like, oh yeah, my mom shut off my phone. Like that's what happened. My mom shut off my phone, I don't have service, right? And for some reason he believes it and he's like, all right, well, I'll just wait here and when you guys get out of class, we can hang out. So my friend and I had to sneak out of the back of our building because we just didn't want to deal with it. And moral of the story is whenever somebody says something, now I say no. I don't just agree and say yeah because that's how you get in these situations. So lesson learned, saying no is good. On that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're going to start saying no more because you definitely should. It's a really freeing feeling. You guys have been killing it with the support recently. I just wanted to say a huge thank you. This channel is growing like crazy. It's weird to me that it looks like I might actually one day have two channels with 100,000 subscribers. I never thought that would be possible, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody making it possible. You guys are actually incredible, and I love you with every single ounce of my heart. You guys are all awesome, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. I'm out. Peace.